In Visual Latin 7, we learned about the nominative and the genitive case in Latin. In that series, we went from Latin to English. Let's flip that order now and go from English to Latin. We have here the sentence, "The wall of the town is high." And the first question we have to ask ourselves is, what is the subject of the sentence? What's this sentence about? It's about the wall. I always tell my students to underline the subject one time and write an S above it for subject, and underneath I have them write nominative. Nominative is the subject of the sentence in Latin. What's this sentence saying about the wall? It's saying that it is something. Is the verb. We don't know yet if it's a state of being verb, a linking verb, or a helping verb, but we can quickly find out. It's not helping another verb, so it's clearly not a helping verb. We're not saying that it exists somewhere, so it's not a state of being verb. We're saying that it is high. And this word here, high, describes wall, making it an adjective. When an adjective describes the subject of the sentence and follows the verb is, then that verb is a linking verb, and the adjective is a predicate adjective. So when an adjective follows a linking verb and describes the noun, it's a predicate adjective. But we're still not done. We have of the town in this sentence here. Of is a preposition. Of what? Of the town. That's the object of the preposition. And this whole thing here is a prepositional phrase. I always have my students put them in parentheses. And we now have of the town in parentheses. The Romans didn't have the word of. To say of the town in Latin, you would have to put town into something called the genitive case. Whenever you have the word of, use the genitive case. The only thing left to do now is eliminate the article adjectives. The is an article adjective. The is an article adjective. Latin doesn't have article adjectives, so we simply eliminate them. Now that the sentence is parsed, let's diagram it. We'll start with the subject, the walls, or the wall. We have the verb on the verb side. The wall is. The wall is what? Whenever we have an adjective or predicate adjective, it follows a slanted line and goes on the main line. So the wall is high. We put the article adjective the underneath wall. The wall is high. We still have a problem. We don't have that prepositional phrase of the town. To diagram a prepositional phrase, we are simply going to draw a straight stick or a slanted stick down underneath the word the phrase is describing. What kind of wall? The wall of the town. Off that stick, we'll draw another line, and we'll put the preposition here on the slanted side, of, and we'll put the object of the preposition on the straight line, town. The wall of town. We still need the article adjective, and we'll put that underneath the word it's describing. So the wall of the town is high. All that's left to do now is translate the sentence into Latin. And I like to do this underneath the parsed sentence with my students so that they can see the connection between the English words and the Latin words. So wall in Latin is muris. That's where we get the English word mural, which is a painting on the wall. The wall, and let's go finish up the sentence before we go to of the town. The wall is high. So the wall, altus, notice it's altus, it's masculine because the word muris is masculine, and we'll put est at the end. So we have the wall is high, muris altus est. We still need of the town. The word for town is oppidum, so we'll write opi, and we'll put the D there. We have to take out the ending and replace it with the genitive ending, which in Latin is the letter I. Muris oppidi altus est. The wall of the town is high. As you can see, the endings are very important to the meaning of the sentence. And there you have it, from English to Latin. The wall of the town is